Hey everyone, this is Ivor here, welcome back or welcome to my channel. So Dead by Daylight is back once again with their Blood Moon event for 2026. I haven't heard anything new come from this apparently. It seems that it's basically the same thing as last year, so that's fun. But anyways, let's just get into it without further ado. So let's see. So we've got a whole new collection. Oh no, one of the full skins is for a reeler, really? This lasts from March 26th up until April 16th, so that lasts actually quite a long time there. So yeah, let's just get into the overview first. So it looks like we have the blood generators again, like last year. So yeah, and then the blood pumps to fill them. To be honest, I was kind of expecting them to drag that in-game mechanism again because we only had it one other time, so I can see why they'd want to make use of it again. And yeah, it looks like we have up to a global blood point bonus multiplier of 500%. So that's really the only thing I can see coming out of this, and it already looks like everyone's smashed the goal already. It's not even been a week. That is insane. So yeah, that's basically the only appeal to this event. I feel like every time it comes out, it's just the blood point multiplier, and it looks like we also got the return of the blood sense map and the blood offering. So there we go. That's the event, guys. Now, I don't know how much of this is actually different from last time, but we have blood generators, which replace 4 of the 7 generators in a trial. Complete any 5 generators to power the exit gate. Repair blood generators by filling them with blood, which can be collected at the blood pumps. Yeah, so it sounds like everything's the same. Getting to the new collection. So yeah, we got an outfit for Aurelia Rose. Like, bro, who's playing as this guy?
It is man.
And then we have one for the spirit. Let's go to the shop if we can. I don't know if I can preview these in the shop. One sec.
A few moments later.
That's actually pretty cool. I don't really play as the spirit, but that's actually a really nice outfit, to be honest. I think I realize now, guys, why I couldn't actually see the event all outfits in other videos. It's because I actually hadn't turned off available in the filter area, so it was hiding them from me. But yeah, that's actually a really cool outfit. That's probably the only one that's really worth unlocking, I feel like, out of the main collection in terms of outfits. And even then, I don't play spirit, so both of the new outfits for the new event are characters I don't play, so that's great. We then have some more tops, I guess, as always. They always bring out tops every year. So we've got one called Stringy Viscera for Meg Thomas. We have one called Draped Viscera for Jeff Johansson, and we have one called Stitched Viscera for Gabriel Soma. Of course, they had to have his belly button out, bro. Like, what is going on with this game in 2026? So here is Meg Thomas's top. Honestly, yeah, there's nothing really going for these shirts, I'll be honest with you. They're very basic. Like, I think we had some in other years that were okay. They were a bit more bright. These ones are very dull, and honestly, there's not really a whole lot of point in wearing these, in my opinion, but there you go. There's one of them. Here is Jeff's. He looks really stupid here, actually, because of the hairstyle I've got on, and like, oh my god, there's so much of his shoulders and neck showing here. This looks really weird. And then we have Gabriel's.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that?
Yeah, I do not like these whatsoever, I'm going to be honest. They just look shit. Then we have some weapons. So we have the spinal blade for the nurse here, which looks very cool, actually. We've got the awful sensor for the plague. That's really cool. And then we have the disordered meat for the dredge. I honestly don't like when they bring out arms and stuff for certain characters because it just looks off. Like, if you add something like this to the dredge, it's just going to look out of place if there's not a full outfit to go with it. We then have some badges and banners. So the first one we've got is just Giving Blood portrait for Aurelia. Okay. We then have Slice to Ribbons portrait for the spirit. I don't really ever use these guys. I'm going to be honest. I never actually use portraits of like certain characters, to be honest. Maybe the ones that come with buying a character just so I feel like I'm making use of it, but I don't really care about most badges that come with events and stuff. We've got Blood Pump. That's cool. I might use that. That looks actually decent. We have Swirling Screams, which is a blue banner here, which is pretty cool. We've got Aurelia Scarlet Stare, which is another banner. We've got Deadly Legacy, which looks like this. Ooh, this is animated. Okay, so that's probably the best reward so far, actually. That's really neat. And then we have some charms. So we have Bathing Crow, which is a little crow sat inside of a blood generator. And then we've got a Catacomb Exploration figurine, which I guess is... I think that's supposed to be Elodie, right? So, yeah, as a whole, I feel like there's some very lackluster rewards in here. Some of them are decent, but like the majority of them are for characters I don't even use. Getting to the store, we have actually quite a few new outfits. We have 4. So we've got one called Bad Transfusion for the Blight. We will obviously take a look at these all in the shop. So here's the first one. Oh my god, that is grotesque. I actually really like that. That's insane. Instead of like blight vials, we have blood vials sticking in his back. The second one we have is called Reflections in Red for Sable Ward. Now, honestly, I feel like most outfits that have came out for Sable have been extremely ugly or mid, but this is not so bad. I mean, I don't imagine going out of my way to buy it or anything, but we then have Woodland Wanderer for Jake Park. Yeah, I guess we've got a little bit of a outdoorsy outfit for him here, which is cool. This is okay. I don't really care too much for it. And then finally, we have Frontier Nightmare for the Deathslinger. Wow, that is very gory. Holy shit, his spine is opened up as well. What the fuck? What's sticking in there? Are those nails? That's actually really cool. I might buy that. I'm not sure what it is with the devs and this event and like adding shirtless or partly shirtless characters. It just seems like Gooner bait in my opinion. There's a lot of weirdos in this community, I'm not gonna lie, that just ask for shirtless stuff all the time. So I guess like they've satisfied their target audience. But honestly, putting that aside though, like the goriness of this and his face, I think it definitely fits the horror aesthetic very nicely. And honestly, I think this would be kind of disturbing to see on the map, especially if the killer has like undetectable or something. But yeah, there we go. So that's one of the better outfits I feel like that's come out of this whole event. And then as always, we just have a bunch of returning cosmetics down here, which honestly, I feel like overall, the 4 new outfits we got this year are miles better than last year's. The Jake Park one is probably the least good looking one, but we got some great outfits, especially for the Blight and the Deathslinger, so there we go.
3 days later.
Alright guys, it's been 2 or 3 days, I'm back, and we're gonna cop the new Deathslinger skin for this video, so let's go ahead. There we go. Look at that, man. That is, that's gruesome. So, of course, the Bloodshot Eye offering is back once again. This is a personal offering, and it provides a 100% blood points bonus to all Blood Moon score events, and it's only usable, obviously, when playing the event. It's a shame that it's personal. I would have really liked if these stacked, to be honest, but it is what it is. I'm probably not going to run it. I'm going to put on a Mori, because I've already got a fuck ton of blood points, so I'm not really worried about that. But yeah, guys, let's get into a game without further ado. Alright guys, we're on Dead Sands. Let's go. I actually haven't had this map in my rotate in ages, so they must have switched the selection or something. But anyway, what am I doing? What the fuck? Let's go, guys. So these are the blood gens. Pretty self-explanatory. They look exactly the same as last time. You have the new hooks, which aren't really so new because, well, they're the same as last time. And then we have somewhere over here, we should have a blood pump. Yes, we have one right here. And you guessed it, guys. It looks the same as last year. So pretty cool, and there's a generator, so... What? Oh my god, I'm already missing. What am I doing? I should probably preface, guys, I haven't played Deathslinger in, like, fucking ages, so, if I play, like, absolute trash, forgive me. I feel like I'm always having to make a disclaimer like that every other video now, because most of the killers I don't play, to be honest. Okay, we get an early hook. That's alright for me, I suppose, even though... To be honest, that guy made it pretty easy for me. Okay, well, we got our... Barbecue and chili value. Looks like we have someone over there filling. I couldn't tell if they were playing the tambourine there with that one perk or if they were filling a blood gen. I guess they were filling a blood gen. Okay. Hello. Who's this? I can't even tell who that is. Oh, it's a Zarina. Get back here. Oh, no. What? No way. Granted, I didn't really aim, but I was hoping that would have hit, to be honest. Okay, guys, I need to, like, really focus here, because I'm really bad at focusing as... Okay, yeah, there we go. I'm really bad at focusing sometimes as killers like this. I tend to just shoot haphazardly and just miss half my shots. I think half's actually being a bit too generous. More like 90% of my shots. Ah, I really wanted to get that over there. That would have been so good. Oh, man, what am I doing? Bro, there's 3 gens left already. How the hell... See, to a certain extent, I was thinking, you know, one of these times you'd fall for it, but it's just not working. What? Why would you do that? Ugh, whatever. I'm not complaining. That took way longer than it should have. I'm so sorry. I don't know, guys. Is it just me, or do the blood gens get done really fast? Like, considering they make the survive... Ooh. Okay, we got some thwack value there. We got somebody doing a... I love that invisible wall above the gen. That's great. I don't know if it's just me, but like... What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm so bad. it feels like, for me at least, like, the blood gens get done so fast, considering the fact that, like, half of the pumps are, like, on the other side of the map from them. Like, the blood pump spawns are really bad. Like, most of them are within, like, I don't know, like 15 or 10 meter walking distance of each other, which is ridiculous. I'm not sure what's going on there, to be honest. They need to fix the spawns, but I feel like that's got to be intentional, right? I don't know. See, I land that, apparently, over that rock top, but I couldn't get her when she was stood near a blood gen. I don't know, man. That's interesting, to say the least. Irina's hanging around for some reason, even though she's injured. That's very smart. Okay, we finally put somebody on a Scourge Hook. Oh, wait, no, I actually have already put 3 people on a Scourge Hook, apparently. Oh, we get to stomp a blood gun. That's the first time in a long time. Jeez. I don't think I've done that in, like, ages, to be honest. Like, last year, I couldn't really find any. Just, like, let's be real. Who's actually putting down the blood cans? I feel like most people just carry them until they get to the gen and, you know, just use them. It's the smart thing to do, really. But yeah, the blood pump spawns are really bad, guys. Like, I can't exaggerate, guys, how ass the spawns are. And I feel like it's very map dependent, but I don't know. Most of the maps I've been on, they are very poorly placed. But maybe that's intentional. I don't know. Maybe the devs figured that the blood gens don't take very long to do, so they just thought, you know, fuck it, we'll put them really close in one area of the map. Oh my god, I've got nearly everybody on a hook here. What is going on? We just got this other ace somewhere just chilling out. Like, is he gonna go help, or is this game already over? Because, like, damn, that was a crazy turnaround if so. Yeah, I'm not seeing him. Oh, okay, I was gonna say I wasn't seeing him unhook anybody, but there we go. That's more like it. I'm surprised this one didn't try to break the chain there, to be fair. He could have helped a brother out, you know. You know, for having 2 aces on the team, I was thinking this was going to be a lot more of a challenge, but it actually is going a lot more smooth sailing than I expected. Get away from that pallet, sir. Yes. Down you go. Okay. Well, we have 2 of them. Oh, no, sorry, 3 of them on Death Hook now, so 3 Moris, I suppose. I'm acting as if, like, I've never seen the Mori before, but I just want to, like, show it off, I guess, just so we can see this really cool skin in third person. Oh my god. Of all places you could have healed. Nice one. Right, let's give it a go, guys. Holy. There we go. To be honest, I feel like I should put on a build, like, to do with, you know, reducing the terror radius, because I remember that his terror radius used to be 24 meters or something, and then they upped it to 32 in the past, and then, you know. And I feel like with a skin like this, it would really fit having a lower terror radius, because it would probably scare the survivors a lot more, considering the way the skin looks. Oh man, I was really hoping I'd get him for that tiny gap, but it's, like, really hard to hit. Bro, what am I doing? This guy, I bet he feels like he's really, like, really looping me right here. Okay, well, that didn't work out, did it? I could have just hit you through it before. Like, I could have done that 10 seconds ago, but whatever. But yeah, I don't know, guys. There's not a whole lot to write home about this event. It's very, very lackluster. As I would have expected, it's just like last year's. I mean, they haven't visually switched up anything. The hooks and, you know, gens look exactly the same. The blood gens and blood pumps work exactly the same. I don't know if there was always a stop leak function. I think there was. Maybe I just didn't notice it. This guy plays like a bot. What the fuck is he doing? Holy Volt. Sorry, I don't like to target you off hook, but, like, jeez. Oh, well, I don't feel bad. You're an ace player, so let's go. But yeah, like, I don't know, guys. I feel like, you know, the blood gens are cool, the blood pumps are cool, you know, it adds, like, some kind of interactive element, which I feel like the older ones didn't really have with the blood rings. Those were, you know, they provided a blood point boost for everybody on both sides, so at least it was, like, even on, you know, both playing fields. But, like, overall, it wasn't very interesting. It was just like, oh, activate a blood basin, and then you get more blood points for doing stuff in the, like, ring. It's like, okay, I guess, cool. But, you know, I feel like the blood gens and blood pumps are cool in concept. At least they added something more interactive. But if they're just going to be survivor-sided and the blood pumps are going to be all the way across the map, which I feel like ruins the gameplay experience for the survivors too. Like the fact that they've got to walk halfway across the map just to get, their blood can filled. That's pretty bad, to be honest. And then for the killer side, it just means the gens go faster. So I don't know, man. It just seems pretty miserable for both sides, but especially for killer, because there's really not much to do on the killer side of this event. Right, well, there goes V. See you later. Right, well, let's hope the other guy doesn't get hatch. Where are you, Zarina? Ooh. There is the hatch. Speaking of. Oh, there's adrenaline. I'm going to see if I can get some thwack value here. Aha! There you are! Hiding behind a rock. Too bad. It's over, buddy. Oh. Okay, well, I guess I have to let you out now. Oh, man. What can I do? I actually dropped the flashlight, guys. Hey, they tried, I guess. And I kind of feel bad for them because they were, let's say, they were a little rookie in terms of experience, I would say, or at least from the way that you were playing, it would seem. So, yeah, you're welcome. Get out of here before I change my mind.
All right, I'm out of here.
Okay, well, GG, I guess. Yeah, there really ain't much going on, guys. Like, I don't think I even interacted with a blood gen once that game, did I? I don't think I even kicked one. But yeah, like, you know, you get bonus blood points, that's cool, but as far as the event, you know, it could have really done a lot more, especially for the killers. I feel like there's just not much to speak about, unfortunately. Okay, guys, we're on Toba Landing. I am playing as Meg Thomas, who I don't normally play as. I mean, she got this new shitty lace top, right? So I figured I might as well use it. I don't think I have any other outfits, really, besides other lacy shirts for other survivors, and then that one outfit for Victoria that came out 2 years ago, or sorry, last year. I really could not care about that, though. So, yeah, we've got our blood from the blood pump. Let's head over to this gen here. Apparently, we're playing against an Oni. How fun. See if we can fill this before he gets over here. Oh. I think it's a default Oni. Wait. Hopefully, they're kind of easy to loop. Fingers crossed. He's probably going to come over here and kick everything I just did there, but whatever. You're welcome. Give him a little pallet stun while you're at it. Nice. Probably didn't even time that correctly, but hey, it was worth a shot, I suppose. But yeah, as you guys can see, I am actually running a build. I don't normally... I mean, obviously, I'm always running a build, right? But I don't normally, like, plan a build before I go into a game. I just run the same, like, altruistic or second chance books, I guess. Oh my god, that was so fucking close. I nearly just went down there. Holy. I'm not gonna go to the vault up there. Oh my god. Bro, I thought he was going for the main building. He could have seen me there, and that could have been really deadly. Okay, well, we'll just head back over to where we were. So, as you can see, I am running Finesse. That's just kind of to help me out in builds.
What?
And then I do have Fixated, and I have Sprint Burst, which will help me with running quicker. Getting a little speed boost to get from the pumps to the gens really fast. And then once the speed boost runs out, we can then walk the rest of the way, because if we run too much, obviously we'll risk losing a lot of blood from the can. That's just how it is. I think it's bullshit, to be honest. I think, like, having the cans leak when they're placed on the floor makes no sense, considering the top is literally facing up. And then the fact that also happens with, like, cans that are less than half full also doesn't make any sense, because how is that going to flood when you're running? Like, I feel like it only makes sense for it to leak out if the can is like 70 or 80% or higher. I feel like that checks out, but otherwise it seems a little bit stupid in my opinion. But anyways, I do have potential energy, as you guys can see, so if we start storing the tokens, we can actually apply these to blood gens, which is kind of crazy. Most of the gen perks in the game have been altered, and they have like a note under them saying that they have altered usages. Since most gen perks have skill checks attached to them, they don't really work the same way for... Oh my god, again, that was so close. They don't really work for blood gens in that regard. So, yeah, but for some reason, though, with potential energy, it does work. I don't know. It's really weird, guys, but essentially you can add quite a lot of progress to a blood gen just from using potential energy. It's very popular right now, I've noticed. There's a lot of people running it. Oh my god. Lara, why are you hanging around? You're acting as if you've got anything to do here. Like, bro, why are you hanging around as if you've got a flashlight or something? Like, come on now. Don't let me think that I'm about to get off. That's not fair. I think we could have looped him a lot more if this side of the map wasn't such a goddamn dead zone. Like, I swear there's literally one pallet and it's right over there and we've already used it. And then there's obviously the one at the start, but I guess not really technically a dead zone after all, but it feels like it anyway. Maybe that's just me, but I always find when I'm on this end of the map, I'm more susceptible to going down. I don't know. But yeah, for like some reason, Prove Thyself and other perks like Quick Gambit, they don't even have a thing on them saying that they don't necessarily work in this mode. So you'd think they'd work for blood gens and increasing, you know, the speed for everyone who's doing a gen with you, but they actually don't. Those perks do not work on blood gens or when other people who are on your team are doing blood gens. It's really kind of a shame, to be honest. So I feel like this perk and maybe like a couple others are the exception to that. And the rest, yeah, they don't really work for that purpose, unfortunately. I'm going to reach second hook stage now because nobody's helped me off. Are you kidding me? Guys. Holy moly. There's literally one of them on the other end of the map that was doing nothing that entire time that could have literally got me off. That's insane. I'll take a hit here. It's okay. Now, if I get hit, I will go down, so I don't really want to risk that necessarily, but... Holy crap, she nearly went down there as well. She got lucky with that pallet drop. No, she's gone down. Let's see if we can get a blind hit. Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, his thing ran out. Let's go. Yes. Oh, he did fall for it. Okay, I was thinking he wouldn't fall for that there, but... You go for a pickup? Let's see. Pick up Mr. Oni. He's literally on this side, but okay. Let's see if he goes for it. Oh, no. He's a little paranoid, to be honest. I don't think he trusts getting a save. Just because of the amount of blinds that have happened probably this far, or failed swings. Holy shit, bro. Just do it already. Man, we need to really conserve the rest of this juice and this flashlight because we've only got like half left now. You could activate your power right now, but if you do pick up, then you'll just waste it, so... Good thing you didn't do that, I suppose. Ah, this hook's actually gone, which is kind of cool. I don't know if these guys have Saboteur or something. Maybe Breakdown. These guys could sabotage. Oh, man. That would have been cool if they could have got that one, too. Oh, well. That's all right. We'll just go and focus on doing a gen over here with Lara. We'll actually go and store some tokens up so we can use them on a blood gen. It's not on this, but that's okay. We'll just do this ourselves then. We'll get some potential energy value. Now, you do actually have to have a blood can in hand just to, you know, interact with the blood gen at the bare minimum, obviously. Otherwise, you won't be able to use the tokens. So even if we just have a tiny little bit, it could be literally near empty. As long as we have enough to quickly tap the, I guess, apply energy button or whatever, then that's all we need. And then we can interact with it. Oh, fuck, I'm so dead here.
Ma'am.
Oh my god, guys. I don't think I should have lasted this long, genuinely. The luck is insane. That or this guy really is just getting bad luck, but I mean, holy... Where is he? Oh, he's there. Oh, man. Can somebody else get this save? Because I'm not going to be able to go in for this. They're both going to die. Oh, my God. One of them's off. I think. No, they're not. They died.
Oh, really?
Oh, man. Am I going to get... He's probably going to come back. Yeah, he's going to come back. Dude, run. Quick. He's coming back. Hit the vault. Oh, he's going that way. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. Whew, that was close. We'll actually fully fill it just so that we can go over here and apply it to this generator here. I'll try not to run too much. Apparently, I don't have sprint burst right now, so we are going to have to walk it, which isn't a big deal. It's really close to us anyway. And when we get to the very end of the can, we'll apply the potential energy. And it does add, like, I think 20% or something ridiculous to the blood gen. And since the blood gens take less effort to fill, it's kind of wild, but there we go. Look at that. That's like only one more can left to fill, and then we're Gucci. We can then Get the hell out of here. I won't need this full can, so it's all right if we lose a little bit. And... or maybe we will, actually. Let's see. Maybe I actually need the full can here. Oh, no. We're good. We're good. Nice. Okay, let's go and bump the exit if we can. I feel like he's going to come over here, though, using his power, so... this is very... Yep. I fucking knew it. Oh, he missed! No way! Holy moly! Help me, somebody! What the hell? I can't believe I'm lasting this long. That's what she said. Oh my god. Somebody please go and bump an exit. Okay, apparently Lara's heading to one. Where is he? Why is he going that way? I don't think we get this open. I'm just going to keep it pushing until we can get to the one that Lara's on, and hopefully he doesn't camp it. I could go back to this one. Ah, but he's coming back to that one, you see. Okay, he's just activated his power again. That's really not good. That's pretty worrying, actually. I don't know if we make it, guys. Is he going back over here? Where's the other... I have no idea where the other X is. Okay, he's going that way. We'll open this chest and see if we can get a medkit. Please. Please, game, give me a medkit. Okay, she's out. He's probably going to camp that now. I could get Hatch, but it's pretty risky business. Oh, man. Fucking toolbox. Oh, he's there. He's there. Okay, we might be able to run over there. Wait. Or not, because he might actually catch me on the way there. Oh, boy. This is very risky. Where is this exit? Is it down here? His power ran out. That is actually perfect. Oh, my God. This game could not have any more fortunate sequences of events happen in a row. That is actually insane. GG, bro. Oh, my God. Wow. Okay, well, that actually made the event look a lot more fun than it actually is, guys. Okay, guys, so that was the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments what you all think of the event this time around. Now, I'm going to sound like a broken record, I know, but just to repeat generally what I think is, I think that this event, in concept, it sounds cool, right? You have blood gens and you have blood pumps. Okay, we have more interactable objects in the map. Like, that's a good thing, in my opinion. I think that adds more engaging activities, right, to the game. You'd think. But it actually doesn't really for the killer side, because the killer side is very void of anything going on. The most you get to do is kick a blood gen or stomp out a can if they even decide to put one down on the floor, which isn't very often. There's not very much going for the killer side, which is really annoying, to be honest, because I think that these are decent concepts for in-game mechanics, but they aren't really very well executed for an event. Like, they're okay, don't get me wrong, but especially when the spawns are so bad, the survivors have to walk sometimes halfway across the map, and they'll all be, like, spawned in the same area within, like, a straight line of sight or sort of like a triangular formation. I don't really know what's going on there. I don't know if the devs did that intentionally just because the blood gens don't take as much time or effort to actually do. They literally take 2.5 cans, so I could understand if that was an intentional choice, but at least they could spread them out a bit from the blood gens whilst not having them in the exact same spot, because then that just allows the killer to camp that one area and pretty much prevent anything from being done. There's only 3 normal gens on the map and there's 4 blood gens, so you're pretty much incentivized to have to do a blood gen at some point. And if the killer just consistently cycles between all of the blood pumps that are all next to each other, there's really nothing the survivors can do, and that is not good at all. Now, there might be an odd chance that one of them spawns on the other end of the map and you might be able to get to that one, and then the other ones are all sort of in a similar area, and in that case, maybe you might be able to use a blood pump somewhere else, but for the most part, the spawns are really bad. I do think that they need to fix that, but overall, I think the event has decent parts to it. Like, I think it's fun for the survivor side to an extent. I think that there's a lot of walking involved. It's a lot of just going back and forth, which isn't the most entertaining gameplay, to be honest. But that being said, there is more to do on the survivor side. The rewards, there's some good ones, but again, like for me personally, they release them for mainly characters that I don't even use, and who plays Aurelia? Like, let's be fucking real. And honestly, just scrap these stupid fucking shirts. Like, who wants to wear these? Like, I'm wearing it. I'm sounding like a bit of a hypocrite now because I'm wearing it for the video, but who genuinely wants this? Like, literal ribbons, bro. The gameplay needs some improvements for next year. I think they need to add something that actually makes it engaging for the killer side, so there's a bit more going on. And honestly, I don't want them to bring back the blood basins, okay? I know that the blood basins, they allow you to create these big rings and everyone can get a bunch of blood points in those zones. Cool, I guess. It benefits both sides, but it's really boring. Like, I'm sorry, that is even more boring somehow than the blood gen concept. Like, I don't want to just sit in a ring on the map, do a gen, and just get some more blood points. Like, I'm more than fine with the 6 times multiplier that we have. That's more than enough. I'm happy with that. Obviously, I can't argue with more blood points, but honestly, I think this concept is fine, and this is only their 2nd year doing it, so, I mean, fair enough. But I have a feeling that they're going to continue to recycle this like they do with literally every other event. They do it with the Christmas event, they do it with the Halloween event. They just keep dragging them for too long instead of actually trying to think of something innovative that's actually going to switch things up. And I get it that not everybody has been playing last year. Some people are new to the game, and this will be their first time playing this event. But I have to say, if this is their first experience of a Blood Moon event in DBD, that's got to be kind of depressing. All that being said, though, I did have fun. I had some fun in the games themselves. That's not exactly tied to the event or anything. That's more just a side effect of playing enough games that you will get a couple of good ones. That's just bound to happen. I do think they could also do with making the blood gens not as quick to do, because I think that can definitely be very annoying for the killer side, and it can incentivize toxic behavior. There's a lot of games I've been into where the first 2 gens, which are blood gens, get popped so fast that then the killer doesn't want to actually commit to playing in a normal manner, and they just result to slugging everybody. And the amount of times I've had this happen is insane. I'm not even joking, guys. But I will say something I really do like about this event is the multiplier. Oh my god, the blood points boost for this mode is incredible, guys. The amount of like prestiging I've been able to do, it's so good. So that's really the best thing to come out of this, I feel like. But yeah, do you guys like it, or do you dislike it, or are you kind of in the middle? Do you feel very neutral about the mode? I would love to know. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to smash the like button down below to let me know. Really helps the video out in the algorithm. Also, hit the hype button next to it. That really helps push smaller creators like me out to more people. So if you can do that, that would be awesome. And if you want to see more videos from me, don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on post notifications next to it so you never miss a single video of mine. And with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I shall catch you all very soon with a brand new video. Goodbye.